Let me do you that. Go on.
Oh, give me strength is the first word that springs to mind, people. Hello again and welcome to our Thursday live on the Balls to Cancer Facebook page. Ask Auntie Dee. I'm not actually getting asked a lot of questions, so I just have a ramble, don't I? But there's nothing wrong with rambling. Oh, me patience is at the end of me tether today. There's only two words that can describe why: boy and child. Yeah, that's about it, really. It's a long story. I'll tell you about our birds, our problem with birds, a little bit later on in the program. So, how's everybody doing then? Obviously, we've only just started. We've got the watch party set up. You all right over there, Madge?
I am, dear, I am.
Madge is fine. She's got her hands on the tablet of terror. So obviously, we'll be getting comments come through from the watch party, and obviously we can answer all your comments here on the Facebook Live. So what's everyone think of my new t-shirt then? Yeah, I know. Thank you, Madge. Yes, so don't forget, everything you can have a look at ballstocancer.com. It's the website, the updated website for the amazing Balls to Cancer. And you can get, loads of things on there, basically. You can buy the lovely Balls to Cancer face masks. I haven't even got mine available here to show you today because the girl child, I think it's in the girl child's bag. Yeah, and I'm just, you can tell I'm really prepared for today because I'm looking for me little Balls to Cancer. Where's my little like me thing so I can me thing.
Your bag of merch?
No, me bag of merch. I've got obviously what a brilliant week it was last week. I'm still buzzing from the interview with Ricky. It was really nice. He's been messaging me all week. I'm telling you now, he just wants a piece of Auntie Dee. Can you blame him? These perfect eyebrows and oh god, look at the state of my hair as well. I've got a couple of wispy bits sticking up. Do you know something? It's been a bad day. Let's just say it's been a bad day. The heat. Yeah, Auntie Dee at her age doesn't cope very well with the heat. I'd like to say a massive good evening to you too, Tony Fisher. Witterwoo yourself. And Jean as well. Jean's tuning in already. And in case I haven't told you over the previous weeks, I've got so much love for that lady. It's absolutely unreal. She put the lot of us to shame. She loves a good dance, does our Jean. A bit of an Elvis fan. Actually, she's a little bit more than a bit of an Elvis fan. She absolutely loves Elvis. So we're getting underway now here. The boy child has disappeared to his room. So fingers crossed we'll have a little bit of peace and quiet, but I doubt it because he'll probably come running down the stairs because he's always starving. Any Madge? And our Madge is all right. It's our Madge's birthday on Monday. So if everyone would like to say happy birthday to Madge, she's the great big 4-0.
Oh, don't share my age.
I've got to share your age. So happy birthday for Monday, Madge.
Oh, thanks, Grandma.
So she went out today. She's my older cousin. So she went out today and she had a lovely little, well, not even a little lunch. She had a lovely lunch. Am I allowed to say the names of restaurants and stuff?
Yeah, because they're not paying us to say it.
Am I allowed?
Steak restaurant, we'll say.
A steak restaurant.
That does nice cocktails.
That does nice cocktails, apparently. So, God forbid, whatever. Madge might pop up any second now with some. No, she's not obscenity. She wouldn't dream about being obscene. She leaves that down to me. I'm the obscene one in the family. So, how's the watch party going then, Madge?
It's going very well with a few people to say hello to.
Oh, no. And this again is I have to keep putting her on a warning every single week. Obviously, after my lives, I like to have a look back at all the comments to see if there's any horrible ones so I can track them down and beat them up. I'm only joking. And everybody, it's been this live's been watched on different forums. Obviously, we've got this one, which is via the Facebook, the Balls to Cancer Facebook Live. So if you're watching through that, then I see your comments and I can actually comment back to you. But obviously it's very hit and miss with our Madge. So I do apologise for everybody who has tuned in over the weeks, and I haven't actually personally said hello, but fingers crossed Madge will be a bit better. So go on then.
As now you specified the job description, yes,
Yeah.
we shall.
Yeah, job description. I'm going to furlough her. Again.
So we have Mark Richards.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Cheryl Floyd.
Floyd. Hi, Cheryl.
We have Danielle Cooksey.
Yeah.
We've Andy Conway.
Oh, hi, Andy. Yeah, Andy's only tuning in. I think. I don't think he loves. He's not tuning in for me. He's tuning in because I think he's got a little bit of
Hello, Madge.
a little bit of a soft spot for tonight's special guest on Ask Auntie Dee. Yeah.
We also have Andy Conway, Eddie Ryle.
Yeah, right on. Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. See, she's useless. She's absolutely useless. And you know, like, if I could multitask, I'd multitask, but I can't. I might put Madge on the screen one week. Put Madge on the screen, then I'll sit over there on the tablet of terror and just say hi to everybody. Hi, Chrissy Salah. And I love that name. I absolutely love that name because obviously I'm a Liverpool supporter, aren't I? And one of my favourite players is Mo Salah. But I've noticed the boy child come running down the stairs the other day because Mo Salah, if you follow footballs, had a haircut. He's finally had, well, I wouldn't even say it was a lockdown haircut because I think he's had that hairstyle for like years. Oh, I don't like it. I know I wouldn't be happy if I'd had my haircut and someone said to me, I don't like it. But no, Mo Salah, I'm not liking your haircut. If this message gets to Mo Salah, which I know it will because I'm sure they tune in every single week. Mo Salah, grow your hair back. I don't like your new haircut. There. ballstocancer.com. I love it. I love it. Hi, Cheryl. Sorry, yeah, I know I did get a little hello from you over there. I'm excited to see you, and of course I am excited to see everybody because obviously every single person who watches this live is a supporter of the amazing, amazing charity, Balls to Cancer. Do you think someone's just said that he looks like the boy child? Do you think Mo Salah looks like my boy child? Nah. But then again, the boy child's haircut, you could say he does actually look like Mo Salah before he had his haircut. Good evening, Peter Cox. How are you, my darling? And Caroline Ann, hello to you too. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so it's a bit hot in it, guys. Having a bit of a flush. Well, I'm going to put it down to the weather. Obviously, we're not in the middle of July at all. We're actually at the very, very end of July. And today has been a scorcher, an absolute scorcher. So can I just say as well, can you imagine, God forbid, if you were having to undergo chemotherapy? I had a little bit of I did have a little bit of a hissy fit today because I had to go out. It was on an emergency what would you call it? Yeah, an emergency trip because I'm still not 100% with the with the going out and about and things like that. But obviously been helping a young woman and a little girl, and I actually had to go into a furniture shop and a carpet shop. And oh my goodness, I just had the biggest panic attack ever. And it's kind of like, it's really strange because I think, a lot of people, it's just weird. It's just a weird environment because you sort of stand there and you look around and you're like, oh my God, everyone's just sort of like carrying on like we haven't just gone through a lockdown or we haven't got, this pandemic going on around us. And I did have a bit of a panic attack and ended up having to come home. That's how helpful I was to this poor person. But hey ho, but and you've got people who obviously, cancer sufferers who have to go out. They have to, if they're receiving chemotherapy, who have to go and receive their treatment. And it's just not nice. It's not nice. And then you have got people like me who will have a moan, and at the end of the day, when you put things into perspective, I haven't got a right to moan. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they're the true heroes throughout all this anyway. A massive hi as well to Vi Wood, who's tuning in. Vi, you are a superstar, an absolute superstar. um the work that Vi does, she's another absolute legend in her field. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just like to say thank you for all your help recently as well, Vi. And I also know that you are a massive supporter to Balls to Cancer, and we love you for that. I can't even do a love heart. We love you from my bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And it's the same to everybody. Just like to say, keep it up, keep supporting. If ever you fancy doing a little bit of fundraising or anything like that, then please, guys, please do support Balls to Cancer. Right. So today, we are. Well, first of all, if I can just get out of the way, as most of you are probably aware, or some of you aren't, because I was asked the question today. On a Thursday, the day of the live, we start posting some little clues to who Ask Auntie Dee's special guest is. Now, I thought the clues were hard today, to be fair, but we had loads of people actually guessed my special guest correct. So I can assure everybody that if you did guess correctly that Thomas Turgoose is going to be tonight's Ask Auntie Dee's guest, then your name will be entered on our winner's spinner, and we will do the draw at the end of the show where you may stand a chance to win a lovely Balls to Cancer bag. And it is a bag because the handles are hidden in here.
Good shopping bag.
There you go. It's lovely. A nice neutral blue colour. Sturdy. A bit like myself. And there you go. So, you guys might actually be the lucky winner of our Balls to Cancer shopping bag. Let me take a sip of my tea.
While you're having a sip
not in me Balls to Cancer mug again, because obviously I broke that. Well, I didn't. Someone else did.
Well, while you're having a sip of your tea,
Mm-hmm.
with a few more highs and hellos.
I've got a few more highs and hellos.
We've got Shane Martin, Carl Clunder. We've Christine Taylor.
Oh, hiya, Chris.
Julian Scober.
Oh, Julian, tuning in from the US of A.
Leslie Marshall says hi, Dee.
Oh, hiya, Les. And obviously I'm thinking about you today, Leslie, because obviously, it's this again, it's kind of like she's had a loss. She has had a loss in her family. And it's kind of it's her beloved pet, her little dog. And again, it's like people can't say, you know what I'm saying? It's like that they're not just family pets, they are actually part of the family. And the grief is exactly the same. So God bless you, Leslie.
And we have Jack Paltrow.
Hiya, Jack.
Wendy Marie says hi.
Oh, God bless Wendy. Love you, Wendy. You know I love you, Wendy.
Yeah. Twiggy White says, hey, Dave.
Yeah, lovely hello from our Twiggy. Liverpool lass. Hiya, Callum, who's with John. Hiya, Callum. Hiya, John. Yeah, so anyway, let's get on with the show, because I could just sit here and just look over at Madge. Like I said, yeah, bad day. I'm just staring at Madge as if like I'm just waiting for her to talk to me and completely forgetting I'm on a live. Right then, ballstocancer.com. Balls to Cancer, a family-run charity. Doesn't just cater for male cancer, caters for people with any form of cancer. One of the things that they actually do is provide people, and this is this could go. I'll be back in a minute. People who are undergoing chemotherapy they give them a free what they class as a chemotherapy pack. Now, when I first heard of this, I just imagined a little pack. But let me assure you, since I've seen one, we are not talking a little pack. This bag here is absolutely full full of items that basically we would class as essentials for people undergoing chemotherapy. It's just a strange. I mean, I've never experienced it myself, but when you kind of go into it, when you're diagnosed with cancer, one of the forms of treatment offered to you is chemotherapy. So basically, chemotherapy, it's a drug treatment that uses powerful chemicals to kill fast-growing cancer cells in your body. Cancer cells grow and multiply much more quickly than most other cells in a human's body. Can you imagine, one, having to be told that you've got one of the most dreaded diseases known to people? And then two, you have to undergo the treatment to that, which is so draining, and it makes you sick. It does make you sick. Side effects of chemotherapy, anything can take up to like a couple of hours, or it can take up to a day, and it's just awful. And again, it's like I'm saying, it's kind of like I'm imagining it, what it feels like for people, but I don't actually know because I haven't actually had to experience it. Well, the amazing people at Balls to Cancer, they offer little packs which basically will just make things a little bit easier for them. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, and again, it's the simplest of things that you probably wouldn't think about, but again, that would probably make someone just so thankful to have. It's like it goes from like a little pair of socks. You're sitting in a chair, you could be sitting there for hours and hours. You all right? So it's just like little things like socks. And again, please, if anybody out there would ever think, if you just pick up some extra pairs of socks and please donate them to Balls to Cancer. Things that we probably do take for granted, a lip balm. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like dry lips. It's pick up two, pick up whatever, anything you can donate, please donate. What else have we got? A pack of tissues. A small pack of tissues costs absolutely nothing at all. But when you're a charity like Balls to Cancer that does depend on donations, it does cost a lot. But to somebody who receives these little packs, it just means the world. Hi, Stevie. And yes, Paul, they really are 1 in a million. And this is why I really do think they need our support. So, guys, it's like they don't just, obviously you can donate financially. Of course, you can donate financially. Just follow the links on their Facebook page or their Twitter page. But again, it's kind of like, even if you can, just pick up a few extra packet of tissues or a few extra, a little packet of mints or, a puzzle book or things like that. It'd just mean the world. It'd mean the world to them. And obviously, the more we donate and the more we can get to them, then obviously the more people they can help. I will go through this again, because there's so much in here. This is the thing. There's so much in these chemo packs. It's unbelievable. And we will go through them and we will talk about them all as well. And each pack, I reckon, probably costs about £50. It costs £50 for Balls to Cancer to prepare one of these chemo packs that, like I said, they give out for free. So again, guys, if you know anybody at all who is undergoing chemotherapy, then please contact Balls to Cancer and we'll arrange to get them one of their chemo packs out. How's the terror tablet going, Madge?
The tablet, Sarah. So Lyric says, hope you had a good day, lots of love. You're doing a good job.
Oh, I love him. I don't think you. I really do love Lyric.
Next.
We're gonna get married one day.
Oh, Cher.
I haven't told him yet.
Cher Melton says she's put chemo bags together today on behalf of Balls Cancer, ready to deliver to someone she knows who's about to start chemo.
Oh, bless you, Cher.
And
Obviously,
she'll share some pictures.
yeah, Cher is a survivor. We can say survivor now, can't we? We can say survivor because Cher actually made me cry on my live not long ago. Yeah, with some amazing news, and she's put some chemo packs together, and ready to donate to people who are also undergoing chemotherapy. Right then, guys, I'm joined. Oh no, I can't. He's gone. I'm going to invite him into the show. So today, obviously, we've had our little clues and stuff and blah blah blah, and quite a few people guessed my special guest today, and he's backstage. He's backstage. Well, he was. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, there he is. Should we have it right? So, ladies and gentlemen, say a big hello to Thomas Turgoose.
Hello, mate. How are we doing? Sorry, I was still backstage in the kitchen making a glass of blackcurrant. That's backstage.
A glass of blackcurrant squash.
Yeah, that's the one. No, that Vimto stuff. I'm obsessed with it. I love it.
You go all posh Vimto?
Yeah, I know. I'm doing well, mate. I'm drinking Vimto of a Thursday evening. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad, thank you, my darling. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, I've just been playing golf, played terribly, lost my head, walked off, run out of golf balls.
Did you throw a strop?
Yeah, but I saw a couple of my friends who was playing in front of me, and they said, "Oh, you can join us." Hit a ball into the water, turned around, and said, "I've had enough on my phone, lads. Got stuff to do." So
I hate it when that happens.
So yeah, I've had an afternoon playing with my balls, which has been good fun.
Have you checked them correctly?
Have you checked them correctly? This is our match. You know, she's
they're good.
She's a little bit drunk tonight, so she's piping up a lot more than usual.
Oh, I love it.
So is that the sport then of Thomas Turgoose? Is golf?
It is of late. I play a lot of football. I did when I was a kid. But the older I get, the harder work it is. So I've swapped it for a smaller ball and a stick. But yeah, I've been playing it quite a lot recently. So, but it's good. It's good exercise. Keeps me out of trouble. But it can take like 4 hours a day to walk around 18 holes. So it's good exercise.
Oh, bless you. Obviously, the first time I met you was, I think it was 2 years ago, and it was obviously at the Balls to Cancer Christmas Ball.
We saw each other prior to that, didn't we? We was at the Chris Hughes hypnotist thing.
No, that was after.
Oh, was that after?
Yeah.
Was it? No.
Yeah.
Was it?
It was.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yeah.
They are all good times roll into one, don't they?
See, that's the thing. It's like they're just such amazing memories, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? It's like, well, the amount of people that got you right today has shocked me actually. Because I like to think I give like really hard clues, but they must have been really easy. Are you still a season ticket holder at Grimsby?
I've not had a season ticket for a while because I've been working away quite a lot. I go to most home games. But obviously, it's pointless me buying a season ticket because if I'm away for 7-8 months of the year, then I can't get to the games. So, I never fork out for a season ticket, but I go most weeks and say pay on the day, like so. Then I'm not wasting a season ticket when I'm not there. But I've been going since I was about. When's my first Grimsby game? When I was about 13, 14. And I've been going ever since. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, brilliant. So what does, first of all, obviously, you know, like I was about to say, I first met you at the Balls to Cancer Christmas Ball. I think it was about 2 years ago. And I remember sitting, I was at the table just behind you, and it was like really fun because obviously I knew you were going and stuff. And I kept looking over at this time, and I'm like, I know him from somewhere, and I know him from somewhere. And everyone's going, yeah, Thomas, it's Thomas from This Is England. But I got it completely wrong because I thought you were someone else.
Lewis Capaldi, I get quite a lot. People think that I'm Lewis Capaldi.
No, it definitely weren't Lewis Capaldi. It was definitely another actor. Nah. Oh God!
No.
It was. I had it.
Shannon Tatum. I bet it was Shannon Tatum. It must have been.
It was Idris Elba.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I always get that.
Look, but then I didn't realise I weren't even looking at you, Tom. I was looking at your brother because I'd met him. I met him on the lash a few times, so no wonder.
Yeah, you had, because obviously he's from Grimsby, but he lives in Birmingham now. So you probably bumped into him at many shindigs, I imagine. He's always getting his face around, but he was the same when he met you, because he said that he'd met you before. It was kind of weird that he was introducing me to you. It's funny that.
Oh, bless, honest to God. But can I just say, from us all, thank you so much for being an ambassador to Balls to Cancer. Have you, obviously, I've been asking everybody, all my guests who I've had on the show, I've been asking them, can you tell me why you decided to show your support to a charity like Balls to Cancer?
I think the name's quite catching, isn't it? I quite like the title, Balls to Cancer. I mean, like most people, everyone's sort of been affected by cancer. I lost my mum to cancer when I was 13, 14 years old. I never really understood it because I was so young and naive. And then when I lost my mum to cancer, I moved in with my stepmom, and she also had cancer. And my mother-in-law, bless her, she's just beat cancer. She had breast cancer last year and she got the all clear. So, everyone knows someone that's been affected by it. And it's just such a terrible disease that, an illness that just rips families apart. I know it certainly did for me when I was a kid. So anything that I can do, in helping raise awareness and funds for, for things like it, for Balls to Cancer. I mean, it's a no-brainer, really. And when I, the first time that I went to the ball for Christmas for Balls to Cancer, they're such good nights, and everyone's there for the same reason. Everyone's there to have fun and to sort of celebrate the hard work that goes into it, because the amount of hard work that goes into the charity is it's phenomenal. So that's a great night to celebrate that. And I mean, I've been part of the charity now for a long time. And it's kind of, it's flattering that that they asked me to be an ambassador, and I'm just kind of pleased to be part of it, really.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. And obviously, I think not long afterwards, I'm going to mention, because Heidi's just mentioned here as well, Thomas and his wife are two of the loveliest people she's ever met.
Charlotte's here. You can say hello to her. She's over there.
I was just about, where is she
watching TV. Look, there she is.
Hi, beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, bless. Thank you. That's really nice of you to say.
And loads of people, and Dawn as well has put, you and you're a gorgeous pair. Roll on November. Will we be seeing the two Turgooses at this November's Christmas ball allowing?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, we said the first time we went, we loved it. We had a great time, and we kind of made a family night of it as well. My brother and his husband came, and a couple of family friends. So we made a real good night of it. And sadly, this year, I was working in Manchester, so I couldn't make last year's because I was working, and I was genuinely gutted that we couldn't come. And me and Charlotte sort of look forward to it all year round. So obviously work permitting, I'll 100% be there.
Oh, brilliant. Because obviously, not long after, obviously it was November 2 years ago, and then obviously chatting and stuff, and your year wasn't actually over then, was it? Because you married the beautiful Charlotte.
Yeah. So the first year that we came, we was due to get married the month after. So it would have been. We'll be getting ready to celebrate our second wedding anniversary. Come November. So it was kind of a nice little pre-celebration for us, really.
Oh, so it'll be your first ball as a married couple.
It will be. Yeah, exciting times.
So, Thomas, let's talk about, obviously, your acting career. This is England is just, what can I say? You will always be the legend. Did I have loads? Everybody's been posting all my social media is pictures of you today, like this.
That photo haunted me for a long time.
Did you always want to get into acting?
No, it was never a thing that I ever wanted to do, really. I guess I don't really know what I wanted to do. I was 13 years old, so I probably wanted to be like an astronaut or a footballer. And I just fell into This Is England completely by accident. It was genuinely, I walked round the corner one day and Shane Meadows was casting for the lead part in This Is England, and he wanted a kid who'd never acted before.
Wow.
And it never ever crossed my mind. And you know what? This is a gospel truth. I saw it as a money opportunity. I was a 13-year-old boy, and I was like, well, if there's going to be money to be made, then yeah, I'm definitely up for that. And they asked me to audition for the part of Sean, and I only agreed to do the audition if they paid me $5 for the audition, because I was like, well, I'm never going to be put in a film, you know. I'm just Tomo from Grimsby, so
yeah, might as well
get
get
my time for the audition. Then I want money for the audition, and then it was a tenner for the next audition, and then 15 quid for the next one, and then by the end of it, you know, I was getting PlayStation games and mobile phones, and because I never thought that I was ever going to be put in this movie. I never thought that they'd take a chance on me. So I kind of just wanted my loot for my time. And then Shane, he basically said to me, "Are you up for the challenge of the film? Because it's going to be hard work. You know, you're not going to be able to slack it off because you're in every single day and you're in every single scene. So, you know, are you really, really up for the challenge?" And, you know, I was thinking, God, yeah, I'm get money at the end of it. Of course I'm up for it. And it was gospel truth. I was only ever in it for the money, really. But then after my first day on set, I'll never forget it. I was in my pants, the first scene of This Is England, and I was in my pants in front of this whole film crew. And I'm thinking, Jesus, this is strange, this. And, you know, there's all these people watching, and I never understood it, really. But I'm just very fortunate that I had the cast and crew around me that, you know, really sort of took my hand and walked me through it day by day. And they're still doing that now in life. That, you know, they're holding my hand for me and walking me through life. And, you know, I'm fortunate that I still see a lot of them. I mean, they've just become my family, really. It's my oldest friends.
See, and this is the thing about This Is England. It's kind of like, when it started off, and obviously you did what you did, it's just grown, hasn't it? Because, you know, the fans and everyone just love the film. They love the characters, that we've been able to sort of follow them as the years have gone on. I mean, what was the last one we were talking about? Was it This Is England 2018 or something?
No, it wasn't 2018. God, imagine This Is England 2018. God, that'd be a funny one, wouldn't it? No, it was 1990 was the last one.
No, it was not.
Yeah. We never shot it in 1990, but it was set in 90. So we did This Is England, the film, which was set in 83. And then we did This Is England 86, which was set in 1986, and then 88, and then 90.
But when was that aired? That was only aired a few years ago, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it would have been 2000. I'm looking at Charlotte for answers now. 2015? No, yeah, it would have been. It was about 6 years ago, the last one.
Yeah, so I was going to say, because I'm so easily confused as it is. Sorry, I keep looking at bloody.
So am I. That's why I'm looking to Charlotte for answers. I ain't going to.
I know I'm looking at Madge, but she's asleep on my sofa, so she's not going to help me much.
She's not.
How's the tablet of terror going, Madge?
Tablet of terror's going fine. People saying hello, so waving back at them.
Loads of people saying hello to you, Thomas, and there's yeah, quite a few people, girl fanning and boy fanning on you.
Oh, God.
Says Thomas, I hope you're both well.
Yeah, and obviously there's a lot of people on the Tablet of Terror who've come to the ball and had the pleasure of meeting you and Charlotte at the ball, and they're all asking about Charlotte.
I know, that's all it ever is. Whenever I go somewhere, everyone's always like, "Oh, how's Charlotte doing?" That's why I married her. She's all right.
You don't have to say much. So was it Charlotte by any chance who persuaded you to take up golf?
No, it was my friend. No, it was my friend Lloyd. He's playing for a while, and I always went to the driving range and whatnot, messed around. But he said, "Let's go play a game," and I thought, okay, and I did really well, beat him, and then I was like, oh, I like this sport. So, but now I'm obsessed with it. It's unhealthy how much I play, really.
Get you out of the house. I'll tell you something. I know. So, out of everything that you've done, what's your favourite role? Because I found out today that you're actually in Kingsman as well. I love the Kingsman.
Yeah. God, it's like being asked to choose your favourite kid. Obviously this is England. Sorry.
I could tell you my favourite kid.
I haven't got any, so I'm all right. I mean, for obvious reason, This Is England is such a major part of my life. And the people that I've met, you know, we've got a group chat, me and all the gang from This Is England, and you know, we all stay in touch. We're going to meet up next week. We're just going to have a catch up. So for obvious reasons, that would be a major one. But for like learning, I mean, I've just finished a job for Sky One. We've just shot a sci-fi called Intergalactic, which is all studio based. It's a huge budget. So they've all built like huge spaceships, and we're all firing guns and flying through the air and doing zero gravity stuff. And yeah, I mean that was huh?
I'd like to do that, I think.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Why won't zero gravity work with me much? What are you trying to say? Definitely sacking her, Thomas. I'm telling you now. Stevie's commented in. What's your handicap, Thomas?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. It's a very generous 21. So they gave me a 21 handicap. But, I mean, people say, what do you play off? And I played off 21. But I'm having lessons of golf. So I'm constantly like, if he's having lessons, or he or she, sorry, if Stevie's having lessons, then they'll know that when you're having golf lessons, you sort of take one step forward and two steps back, because you're always sort of like changing and chopping and changing. So, yeah, but I play off 21, but I wouldn't hold myself to that.
See, I'm not sure about handicaps and stuff. I'm just not like. Can I ask you a question, right? Is there any such thing as a left-handed golf club?
Yeah, you get left-handed golfers. Yeah, you do. You get left-handed golfers. Yeah.
Oh, you see, my dad obviously golf is massive in Ireland.
Yeah, of course.
And we're Irish. And every time we used to go over to Ireland, you know, the uncles and all that who were obsessed used to say to me, Dad, are you coming out to play golf? And Dad says, I can't. I have to use a left-handed golf club. And I thought he was saying it just to get out of playing golf. I never even thought there was such a thing as a left-handed golf club. But he weren't even
there is such thing. Huh?
He weren't even left-handed, so I don't know why you'd have needed a bloody left-handed golf club.
No, they are a thing. It's strange though, but like I'm right-handed at everything. You know, I write a letter with my right hand. If I was to, I'm not very good at it, but if I was to punch someone, then that'd be right-handed, or you know, right-footed. But I'm left-handed at pool and snooker, which is a bit weird.
Oh,
if I have a game of pool, I'm left-handed at that.
Weird, isn't it? You're ambidextrous.
I am.
Right, Stevie apparently is a 28.
Oh right, okay. Well, I bet Stevie would beat me.
Probably not. We've got a question from Helen. Did you have a feeling you were going to win the most promising newcomer award in 2006?
Or God. I don't.
You know, like when you get.
Oh, hang on. You've gone here. Where are you gone?
I'm still here. I haven't had another power cut, have I?
No, I can hear you still, but I can't see you. What's going on? It's just gone to yahoo.com.
Are you Googling me?
I don't know what I'm doing, Dee. I ain't got a clue.
That's my trick. I have power cuts and everything to cut people off.
No, I don't know where I don't know where you've gone.
But
I can still hear you, though. I can still hear you. I just can't see you.
We can see you and we can hear you.
Oh, I can't see your face, though. That's a shame.
And it's such a pretty bloody face.
I ain't got a clue what's gone on here. It's all just disappeared. I'm just going to blag it. I can't see you now, but I look like I'm talking to myself, but okay. The most promising newcomer. No, I never knew. I never really knew what it meant, really. I kind of went to this award ceremony wearing a suit that I'd never worn a suit before in my life. And I went with my dad, and I was a 14-year-old kid. And, you know, I was meeting the likes of Ken Loach and Helen Mirren and all these amazing people that I obviously seen on TV. Yeah, I mean, when they said, when they said my name, it was kind of like, I didn't really know what was going on. And I can't remember the speech as such. I can't remember what I said, but I know I dedicated it to my mum, who'd passed away not long before I got the award. So yeah, but I remember there being lots of tears and it kind of being all a bit like, it's all just a bit of a blur really, because I never really expected, I didn't really understand it, but now it's like, yeah, I sort of appreciate it a lot more now as an adult.
How does it feel, kind of like, like when you're doing obviously the job that you love and stuff, and then you get nominated for an award? What's an award night feeling? Do you think, oh, I don't stand a chance of winning this? Do you obviously research who you're up against, or?
It's kind of, to be honest, I've forgotten. I don't know. I think people just took pity on me as a kid and nominated me for awards because it stopped happening now. I don't really get nominated anymore. But no, it's kind of like, I mean, award ceremonies personally to me are quite boring. Because it's kind of like, you sat in a really warm room in a suit listening to, these people are accepting their awards and they're thanking the people that means a lot to them, which is obviously amazing. But if you don't know them people, you're just sort of like, you're listening to people thanking people you don't know. And it's kind of like, they can be quite long. And, it's frowned upon to get steaming, which is what I enjoy doing. So, yeah, I mean, but they are nice, and it's nice to be recognised for your work. But I think as long as a performer and as an actor, I think as long as you're happy with what you've done, and as long as you're happy with, the how the film's been accepted, and then I think that's the most important thing, really, for me personally. It's nice to get suited and booted and, because for me, when I'm in a room with all these people that I look up to on the TV, it's kind of like, it can get a bit, it can be exciting. It can be exciting. So yeah.
Do you get starstruck?
No, not really. Football players are really the only people that make me starstruck because I'm such a big football fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Football players and soap stars as well. Soap stars. Like if I meet someone from Coro, I'm like, I lose my head because I grew up watching Coronation Street, and then Charlotte watches them all most of the time. So I'm like, they're in my front room sort of 3-4 nights a week. So when I meet, when I meet Tina O'Brien, who plays Sarah Platt, I'm like, wow. Yeah, it's a bit strange, really. It's a bit weird.
So that's the same as me, honest to God, because obviously I'm a Liverpool supporter, yeah. So
yeah. I mean, I love you. You've got a thick Scouse accent, I must say.
I only bring that out for my acting career, and obviously, like we went to a charity football match not too long ago at Tranmere Rovers, and obviously I brought my son. I brought my son with me, and then we're upstairs in like this. It's not a green room; it's the hospitality, and I remember seeing John Aldridge and Roy Evans. And, and I'm thinking, oh, man, this is all right. I'm saying, so what do? I grab the boy child and throw him at them. I go, my son wants a photo.
That's always a funny one. When people come up to you in the streets and things and they go, oh, my daughter would love a photo. And it's like, for me personally, I'm thinking, well, your daughter's 7 years old. I don't think your daughter's ever seen This Is England. So it's always funny when that happens.
And Gerard afterwards, God bless him, he's like, Mum, who's that? Who's that? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, footballers are, so like if I met, I don't know, say Ronaldo or Wayne Rooney or Gerard, I think I'd probably lose my SHIT a bit.
Yeah, see, I'd probably die if I ever met Steven Gerrard. He's like,
yeah.
Honestly, but I'll tell you something, as growing up, like I had a bit of a crush on John Barnes.
All right, yeah.
All right, maybe it weren't a bit. So I had like a major crush. And I don't know if this is bad, right? Because like every time John Barnes used to be on the telly, I used to say, Caitlin, your dad's on the telly. Convinced my daughter that John Barnes was her dad.
Oh my God.
She paid no mind to her own dad. Right, you ain't my dad, he's my dad. Do you know what I mean? And honestly,
but good news is I've got your back now. I've figured out I can see you again now.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
And first time I ever went to meet him, he was at a club on called Liberties on Hagley Road, Birmingham. And I walked into the meet and greet, and I seen him, and I had a panic attack and fainted.
No, you actually fainted when meeting John Barnes.
I fainted, so I never
Oh,
actually got.
mate, that's what was his reaction?
I was in the queue. I hadn't even got to him.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
By the time I came round, I think he'd gone home. But I did actually get a chance to meet him because he was doing this like the school children were designing football kits for an academy that he runs in Jamaica, I think it was, or Africa. And one of the children at my daughter's school had actually won. So he actually came to my daughter's school. And so I had to go into the head teacher and explain that I'm likely to faint during assembly.
Did you explain to him that you fainted when you met him?
I did. I actually got to meet him in a side classroom because I don't think the school wanted to risk me fainting. So
that's a very clever way of getting one-on-one time with him, I must say.
I think so, but he was very upset, to be fair, because he's like, I said, "Oh, can you sign my son's football shirt?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "What's his name?" And I said, "Gerard." And he was like, "Gerard? You haven't called him John."
Why is he not called Barnesy?
Yeah, I said, "No, I haven't called him John." Honest to God. So how's lockdown been treating you then, young man?
Lockdown was, I mean, under the circumstances, and you know, I don't mean to sound selfish in any way, but for me, I mean, I kind of felt like I not needed it because the circumstances was obviously terrible, but I'd literally just come off the back of the job that I was talking about earlier on. So I was away from home for like 8 months, I think it was in total. So I got time off with Charlotte, and we got, you know, we did them little jobs around the house that we've been saying that we're going to do for 5 years. And then, like, because we had all the time, we was like, right, we're going to do it now. So we did, you know, we sorted the garden, and, you know, that's all we did, really. I say all these jobs. We did the garden, but we painted all the fence, and, you know, de-weeded all the grass and stuff. But, you know, one of the main benefits, I think, for me is we got to know our neighbours so well. Because everyone was really, we live in a little cul-de-sac. So, you know, we always nod and say hello to people in the morning, but it was really nice to get to know the neighbours properly. And, you know, we on the VE day, people were sat around the cul-de-sac and everyone was having a drink. And yeah, it was nice. So, you know, I tried to find the positives in it, because I like to think I'm a positive person anyway. So yeah, I really found the positives in it. Me and Charlotte had a lot of time to catch up, and we got the things around the house done, and the sense of togetherness that the whole country brought, that we brought together through the circumstances was amazing. You know, down to people like who work in the co-op and people who work in Aldi and Tesco's. You know, people might have just thought, oh, they're just working the shop, which isn't the case. You know, these people was working around the clock for us when we needed them the most, and now they're finally getting, you know, they're getting the appreciation that they deserve. So I think the nation sort of came together in a way, so that was nice to see. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, I've just tried to find the positives in it.
See, a lot of people have actually said that. It's like, you know, it's kind of I don't think you realise how much time you don't actually spend with your family. And that's the scary thing. And it's kind of like, that's what I've kind of embraced. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had enough of it now. Do you know what I mean? But like, kind of at the end of my tether now. But Thomas, before we go, Dawn has sent a message in saying, so are we going to have a little Tomo anytime soon?
Oh, I don't know. We're married now, so we don't do any of that. Do we? We don't do any of that. God. We did it once when we got married, and then it just all stopped. I
can just visualise something flying across the room and hitting you on the head any second.
No, she's gone upstairs now. I've been annoying her for too long. She's gone upstairs. I don't know. What are we now? We're 28 years old. Charlotte works in a nursery with kids all day, so she's, you know, she's been there for a long time. So I mean, if I'm going to ever have kids with someone, it's going to be Charlotte, because she's brilliant at a job. So I know that she'll be a brilliant mum, because she looks after me. So, but yeah, no, I think we're 30 years old. we said when we're 30, we want to do a bit of traveling. We want to do, we want to go on the holidays that we've been sort of promising ourselves. And we love going to festivals and we love doing all them sorts of things. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe in a year or so.
Oh, well, listen, live your life. You're an absolute fantastic couple. You're so down to earth. And I think that's what actually makes you so likable. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like never, ever change. And I cannot wait until November and we'll get absolutely.
Yes. Behind every good man is what they say. Behind every good man, there's an even better woman.
Oh, God bless you. Well, listen, thank you so much again for supporting Balls to Cancer, Thomas. It really does mean the world to them.
No worries. It's a pleasure. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to November. I can't wait.
Oh, me neither. There'll be no squidgy softballs on the tables, I hope. But anyway, I'm not saying nothing more about that. I love you.
All right, mate.
Thomas, you take care, sweetheart.
Yeah,
thank
you
you
too, mate.
so much. All right,
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Love, mate. Bye.
Bye. Oh, do you know, isn't he so lovely? But I knew he was anyway. Yes, he likes golf. I don't like golf, but we talked a lot about that. No, he is an absolute legend. And Dawn, you're just too nosy asking Manna is he going to have a little Tomo. I was dying to ask that question myself, so I'm glad Dawn got in before me. How's the Tablet of Terror going, Madge?
Tablet of Terror's going well. Loads of people saying hello. I'm waving back at everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Derek Scott said that he's a class actor.
He is, Derek, and I'll tell you something. Do you know what it is? It's kind of like Thomas is one of those as well. Is that when you see, I do get really starstruck. I have mentioned it before, and but do you know what's nice when you actually meet someone and they're so nice. So they are like, I mean, I've met quite a few people. I'm not going to name any names, who I've admired, and then when I've met them, I'm like, really? They are not nice people. Let's just say not nice people. Do you know what I mean? And but Thomas isn't one of them. Thomas is one of them that you meet him and he'll sit down and he'll chat to you, have his photo tag. He's just absolutely fantastic. And like I said, Charlotte, his wife as well, God bless her. She is so nice that they do make a perfect couple, to be fair. One moment.
Jane Griffith loves them.
Yeah, we all. Oh, all right, Jane. Yeah, Jane. Oh, I had to tell what the winner's spinner was this morning. Hang on 1 second. Pass me that charger. See, I can feel it all going. Oh, Madge has to move. She's not happy. 1 second. Cheers, Madge.
You're welcome, Bob.
There we go. That saves this week's power cut. I'm all right, Heidi. I'm all right. I have my moments. Those that don't live with me think I'm all right. Those that live with me would beg to differ. I have not got your Prosecco glass, my darling. Why? I would never take anyone's Prosecco glass. Nah. So there you go, guys. Another brilliant week, another brilliant guest, and another fantastically amazing hostess. What can I say?
Thanks.
Oh God, she's awake. She's awake. I just love every week because I don't, believe it or not, I'm like you guys, I don't actually know who I'm going to be interviewing. And then I'm like, oh my God, because I'm just everybody's biggest fan. What should we do now then? Should we quickly do our winner spinner and then we can just chat for a little bit longer? Yes, so don't forget, everybody who guessed Thomas correctly, their name has been put onto our winner's spinner. Let me just straighten out the advertising here. Balls to Cancer. I'm sitting a bit crooked. Ballstocancer.com. So all names of everyone who corrected guessed has gone on our winner spinner, and you have the chance to win one of these amazing Balls to Cancer bags. So bear with me. Cheers, Madge.
You're welcome.
Ooh. Right, so all names are on here. I'm getting used to this now, guys. I know what I've got to do. Tap to spin. Oh, God. Don't know where to hold it, though. Oh my goodness. And the winner is none other than the Balls to Cancer, Fitzy. Fitzy.
Woohoo!
See, now this, believe it or not, is randomly selected, right? It is randomly selected. So I'm going to have a quick word with the powers to be fair, because Fitzy was randomly selected 2 weeks ago. And it is fair, but at the end of the day, it's Ask Auntie Dee, and it? So I could probably,
Bump it off.
yeah. Fitzy's not watching this live because he'd have piped up and commented by now. Do you think I should draw it again?
Go on then.
I'm just waiting for the power to be to pop up in my comment section. Come on, power to be, pop up in my comment section. What do you reckon? I know. Oh, Helen. Oh my God. Can you imagine if John Barnes was on? I would absolutely, wouldn't have a headache, put it that way. Yeah, the powers to be. Oh, I've had a thumbs up.
Confirmation.
So I'm taking that as a confirmation. Right. What's the password to this match? I think it's only fair. We want to share our love, you see. And Fitzy's already had a little badge. I think he won the little Balls to Cancer badge.
Let me take Fitzy off the list.
We're taking Fitzy off the list. He won't know. Don't tell him. Whatever you do, don't tell him. He won't know. He won't have a clue.
I'll take him off, just press it.
Right, here we go. Winner spinner. Take 2. We'll edit that bit out. Right, I've got to take him out as well because he won last week. Hang on a minute. Let's remove. This is going well. Edit. Right, here we go. I'll give you all something anyway because I'm a nice person. Well, not all, if you know what I mean, but what is that? Oh my God, he won as well, week 1. This is going well, isn't it, guys? Legally, I'm all right here. Hey, look! Christina the Cob Lady! Woohoo! Chrissy, you've won a Balls to Cancer bag!
You can put the cobs in it!
I can put my winner spinner away! Please, no, Balls to Cancer will not be legally held responsible for me deleting names off my winner spinner. Oh, my lovelies, what can I say? It's been another fantastic show. Let's just check the tablet of terror.
Everyone's laughing at you. I got a question.
They laugh at me, everyone.
Boy Charles got a question.
What's your question?
Food soon. Go
Yeah. Boy Charles, I've got a question. What's for dinner, Mum? You see, Heidi, your mum will always be known in my... I love Christina to bits. I absolutely do. But in my heart and in a lot of people's hearts, she will always be known as the Cob Lady.
Got a wave. I've waved back at Janika.
Oh, hi, Janika. Hi, I'm going to wave at everybody because I absolutely love you all. I really do.
Just waving back at everyone. Everyone's saying hello. Really enjoyed this evening.
Oh, guys, your support's fantastic, Dawn. You know how much I love you too. You and the lovely, amazing Adrian. And again, it's kind of like one of them where thank you all so much for all your support. Again, if ever you're out and about and you can pick up some extra like little bag, packets of biscuits or packets of tissues or little pairs of socks. I haven't even skimmed the top of the chemo package that Balls to Cancer gives out to people free. And I just have to keep going on because, I do love them. Paul, love you too, and I just love everybody, man. I'm just so loving, and so do you know what? I forgot. I'm going to nip off now and get a kebab. I'm absolutely. I wouldn't say starving. I'm a little bit peckish, So and that's what obviously the boy child's question was. He come down the stairs and he said, Mum, I've got a question. He says, what's for dinner? I looked and I'm thinking, oh God, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, I forgot to feed him. Well, what can I say? Don't expect feeding in this house on a Thursday night. Don't expect feeding in this house any night. So honestly, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all much for your support. Keep supporting. Visit ballstocancer.com to have a little look through and their amazing website where you can buy your bag like this as well. You can buy that at a right bargain actually on the website. You can buy your face masks, your balls to cancer face mask, your sweatband. Oh, I feel a fashion show coming on. Listen, guys, I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. And until next week, Auntie Dee loves you. Bye. And here we go again, because I never know where the button is to turn it off. Still haven't done it because you've got to click it twice.